This place is...
Oh, it's nice to be in color. So, game's broken up into hours, even though it's more like different nights, actually. More like different days. I guess I didn't want to repeat Fatal Frame 1. I want to check my settings. I don't trust the game to have saved my brightness setting. Okay, it did. Time to explore. Oh look, she's adjusting her hair. And staring slightly at her hand. Okay. And it's locked. The force gate is locked with a padlock. There's a small door on the other side. The lock is engraved with a notched arrow design. Oh, remember that? Oh. Ew. Ooh, there's a space close to the floor with jars in it. Maybe there's... shiny? It is dark and I can't really see inside. Aww. A shiny flew out in. Ugh. That can't be clean. Alright. There are some old chests on top of straw matting spread out on the earthen floor. And maybe they contain... They seem to be full of old nails and chisels and nothing good for me. There's some... oh, blah. Ooh, the doors are shut tight and I can't open them. They must have swollen with moisture. I've actually had that happen. It's very annoying. My dresser got some water damage. Moisture got in the wood. I actually had to tear it apart. Ooh. And nothing. No, what's on there? Probably more drawers. Protruding from a space under the wall is a large chunk. It looked like it's been emptied of its contents and there's nothing inside it now. So no shiny for me. Seriously? Just a hallway full of drawers and stuff and no shiny. There's a chest against the wall of the passageway and there's shiny. There's some old candles and things inside, apparently nothing useful. There's an old shelf. There doesn't seem to be anything on it. They really like pointing that out. Rubbing it in, okay. Ooh, there was something inside the drawer. Don't be more candles. Ooh, herbal medicine. Let's look over here. There are bars in the wall by my feet, and cold air is blowing in from the other side. It looks like there was another corridor, like this one on the other side of the wall. But no shiny. Okay, let's go over here. Yow. Ooh, ghost. I will catch her. No, I won't. I'm gonna move badly. That one's not easy to get. Let's look around. There was a small image on top of a pedestal. That's a statue. Not an image. Right. Sure? No. Sure, it's a very pretty picture. That looks exactly like a statue. The surface of the folding screen is peeling and the colors have faded. It must be pretty old. This whole place looks pretty old. I think that's a given. I mean, look at it, it's just falling apart. I really hope... oh, shiny! Oh, I was about to hope for shiny, and then there was shiny. There's a piece of paper or something on the floor. That's not as exciting as an item. Memo in shaky hand. It's not my fault. I didn't choose to survive. Well, survival might not be a choice sometimes. The alcove is directed with a small image and an hanging scroll. It looks like there was originally a landscape painting on the scroll, but not much is left of it now. Apparently I can't talk right now. There's an old Japanese chest. There doesn't seem to be anything inside. Maybe this was a storeroom for disused old furniture. Wonderful. That's just great. So you're just telling me I'm not going to have my hopes and dreams fulfilled and find shiny. There's a clock on the wall. Oh, that's it. There are 2 ink boxes on top of an old Japanese chest. The lacquer on the outside of the box is peeling, and the color has faded like everything else in here. This is an old Japanese chest. Oh, really? Inside are some old towels and cloths, nothing to get too excited about. If this is a place for old disused furniture, why is there clothing everywhere? I don't need clothing. I need items. Things to appease me. There's a trunk on the floor. There were some old clothes inside. See? This furniture isn't disused, it's totally used. There was a small kimono inside the chest. It looks like something a young girl might have worn that could completely freak me out. Along with a doll. Oh yeah, must get a better shot of the doll. It is sealed by some strong power. I.e., you may not go here. This house had electricity. Well, light bulb. I think the places in Fatal Frame 1 or 2 had electricity. Maybe they did and I just don't remember, but I think they all use lamps. It's the first time I've seen light bulbs. That loaded pretty fast. Whenever she's opening a door, most of the time the game's loading crap on the other side of the door. The door is kind of like a pseudo loading screen. So I'm always small child in kimono. Aha, longer. Falling apart like the rest. Let's look around. Stuff. There's a small jar in the corner of the room. It doesn't look like there's anything inside here. Kind of like everything else. On top of the barrel is a stone the size of a human head. Who would compare? You're in this really creepy place. And there's obviously ghosts around, and you compare the size of something to a human head. That is not something I would want to think about. There's a smell of dye. Maybe someone has been dyeing something here. Seriously, when I equate sizes, I don't think of human body parts. I just noted she has a flashlight. That's really convenient. Kind of dreamt her way in here and she dreamt herself a flashlight. And we climb. So, nope, there's a door up here. Let's see. Oh, the door is locked, of course. The keyhole is engraved with a bellflower design. Something else to remember. It's actually a really smart design to, especially in a house that's this big with this many doors and hallways, that you give your lock symbology and then have the corresponding key with that symbology. Well, symbols, because it's not really symbology unless it had a deeper meaning. It's convenient, especially for people who are stuck wandering around in this place. It's sealed by some strong power. So doors are either locked by a key with some sort of image on it, or by strong power. There's a jar on the floor, and there's nothing inside it. There's also a rope, and the rope goes under. Yeah. Oh god! I was about to say, the whole idea of under spaces in floors really creeps me out. There's an old pot hanging from a hook over the hearth. It looks like it hasn't been used in a long time. I used to live in this house that had a large crawl space underneath of it because it was out in the country and it was right by a river and there was flooding. So it was kind of a, I guess, backup. So there's a longer length of time between not being flooded and flooded. And that crawl space creeped me the heck out. Ugh. There's a strangely shaped Japanese chest. Some of the doors seem to be locked. I can't open them. So, crawl spaces. Not my thing. There are some old bowls inside the storage chest. They all seem to be broken. I can't see any that have kept their original shape. Spaces underneath floors. Not my thing. Guess I should clarify. Ooh! Cost points. You're new. Ooh, cutscene. Something is reflecting the light. It may be a camera. Yay! It's an old-fashioned bellows camera. Some kind of occult markings and chased metal cover the whole body. What is chased metal? Maybe I'll wiki that later. It still looks to be in good condition. There's some old-fashioned writing carved on the back. Camera Obscura. Maybe that's the name of the camera. Or its maker. And I get instructions. Yay! They teach me how to use the camera. Ooh, a save. Let's save. I'm going to keep going, but, you know, posterity and all that. Oh, I have to create game data. This is going to take a couple seconds. At least it's not as bad as the loading times used to be. The first time I played this game on my old PS2, loading, like that door downstairs when you first walk into the fireplace room. I think we sat there for like 10 minutes before she actually walked in. I'm actually using someone else's PS2 right now, and it's running it faster, and that might have to do with the fact that it actually has the HD network adapter thingy-majig meant for online play on it. I don't know, maybe not, but that might be helping. Or it's a newer version of a PS2. It was a first edition PS2 I first played on. Okay, there's a small chest on top of a cupboard. I tried to lift the lid, but it's stuck on something, and I can't get it open, so there could be bushels of shiny in there, and I'll never know. She needs to, like, work out so she can rip this stuff apart and find me my shiny. There's some dying equipment in the cupboard. Maybe that's what that stone downstairs was used on. Ooh. Oh, oops. It looks like a medicine chest, but everything inside the drawers has rotted and turned black. There's nothing useful. Wonderful. And now I'm suddenly worried about using that herbal medicine I got. What if it's gone bad too? Ew. Ooh. Ooh, hallway. Oh, great. Here's something. Let's just look around. Oh! A peephole has been opened in the wall. The sound seems to be coming from here. I should go stand in front of it and put my face up. You know, because place of ghosts, we want to peek through holes. Oh, the peek button. Oh, small child. Hello, small child. Please don't turn around and look at me. Ah. How do I... Oops. Wasting film. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep looking around. Why was my controller shaking?